Hello, folks. Richard Reyes, certified financial planner, Orlando's very own financial quarterback, and I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. I'm going to probably in the next few episodes just probably answer a series of questions that I receive from you guys. And hopefully, throughout the next few weeks, while I do these things, you can send me your questions and I'll read them here online for you. But one common question that I get is this. I work for a great company whose stock has always performed. When I retire, should I keep it? Now, I get these questions from folks that work for public companies, and I often get folks in here from Publix, and Publix does have a private stock, and the stock has done pretty well over the many years. However, one of the things to consider when it comes time for retirement and owning your company stock is this. I'm not a big proponent of owning company stock as an employee, especially when you retire. There are some circumstances where, yeah, it makes sense, but for the most part, it doesn't. And I've just been on the wrong side of the many horror stories coming from this particular issue. You show me one success story, and I'm sure that me and many other financial advisors can bring out thousands of failures that have occurred because of this. Now, I feel that my job as a financial advisor when it comes to your retirement is to make sure to keep you retired. All right? Retirement is already full of huge risks already. Okay, we have longevity, market, economic, inflation, health, aging, and a host of other risks that are already in retirement. All these are things that with planning, we can either minimize them or just eliminate them. So it proves unwise to add just another host of risks to the mix. It's hard already to control and to contend with the risk that we're already given. Now to have to control what the future of XYZ company is going to be in your retirement is just an issue that, number one, it's not worth the time. Number two, it's not worth the returns, okay, based on the amount of risk that it adds. So if you absolutely just love your company and you have to have some in your portfolio, listen, I'll set up a portion for you. You can put it under your pillow and you can sleep with it every night. However, I will make sure that the amount of stock that you own will have absolutely zero impact to the future of your retirement. And with that being said, you probably know with that, just with what I said, is that the amount you're going to own is very little. Okay? So next question is, should I use investment money to pay off a mortgage? Common question. One has to understand that financial planning in its entirety is just a series of trade-offs. I can build you an Excel spreadsheet and prove you that 100% of the time that having the largest mortgage, which you can afford, will always make the most sense, more sense actually than paying it off. However, we don't live in an Excel spreadsheet. We all have our objectives, our fears, our values, things that we learn, things that we're comfortable with. So we must understand that if you prefer to do something that for you feels safe, it has a trade-off, okay? It has a trade-off because, number one, paying off your mortgage is not going to provide you more income in the future usually. It is not going to provide you more money in the future usually, and it's not going to actually increase the value of your home. It does have these trade-offs. However, if your desire is to pay off your mortgage quick, there's nothing wrong with that thought. Just understand that it's important to know that, hey, there's trade-offs here. What you might think that you're doing is not actually what you're doing. But if your goal is to do that and pay off your house, then we have to adjust somewhere along the line, either it be with our standard of living or with our future income or with how much money we have, how much money we're putting away now versus later. It's all a series of trade-offs. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the answer to these questions. Just give me a call, email me, send me more questions, and I'll see you next time on Financial QB TV.